This is Bloomberg. I'm Oliver Crook in Tel Aviv. These are the latest developments in the Israel-Hamas conflict. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has met with troops near the border with Gaza. That, as the military said, is preparing for the next stages of the war against Hamas. And that will include, quote, an integrated, coordinated attack from the air, sea, and land. The statement didn't specify a time frame. In a television address, Netanyahu once again vowed to destroy Hamas.
We are ensuring the continuation of the war with more ammunition that is arriving to Israel, more weapons. We will destroy Hamas. We will bring a victory. It'll take time, but we will end this war stronger than ever.
Meanwhile, Israeli military has said this morning that its fighter jets killed the Hamas military leader responsible for the last weekend's attack. The statement says it occurred overnight during operations that took out Hamas rocket launchers as well. Elsewhere, the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has urged Beijing to use its influence in the Middle East to prevent other state and non-state actors from attacking Israel and widening its war with Hamas. That came as Blinken continued his tour of the region. In Saudi Arabia, the foreign minister told him the protection of civilians must be considered before anything else.
The priority now needs to be to stop further civilian suffering. And here, we need to find a way to quickly de-escalate the situation, to quickly bring back peace, at least stopping the guns, and then working towards addressing also the humanitarian challenges.
On the ground in Gaza, crowds of people who fled the north have been taking refuge at a UN-run school-turned-shelter. Palestinians are scrambling to flee to the south after the Israeli military ordered nearly half of the population to head in that direction. The unprecedented evacuation order applies to almost half of Gaza's population. The UN and aid groups said that such a rapid exodus will cause untold human suffering. The conflict is reverberating around the world, with protests across the Middle East and well beyond. Hundreds of people marched through the streets of Barcelona yesterday, expressing their support for the Palestinian people. Meanwhile, in the United Kingdom, thousands gathered for pro-Palestinian demonstrations across the country. In London alone, more than 1,000 police officers were deployed to deal with the protesters. On the markets front, oil posted its largest weekly gain in a month amid fears about the conflict. WTI climbed to above $87 a barrel and Brent above $90 a barrel, as Iran's foreign minister warned on Friday that Tehran-backed militants could open a new front in the war if the blockade of Gaza continues. And we'll leave you with live pictures from the border with Gaza and Israel. We'll be back in about 30 minutes with another update. This is Bloomberg.